Okay, so when you first come in the house, one thing you're going to notice is that the ceilings are about 9 or so foot tall. They're really tall, really nice ceilings, nice high ceilings. You come around to the right, and you've got your first room. It's a smaller bedroom or office with a bathroom, and the tile, everything is really nice. It's got a big closet. Now remember, this is the model home, so there's going to be some things that we won't be able to look at, like the 3-car garage, but everything else we should be able to be good with. You've got plenty of room in the cabinets, and they're soft close cabinets. And so you can see that. A little slow, but they're soft close. Beautiful quartz, and a nice space for either a bedroom or an office. Now when we come back around here, you've got another closet underneath the stairwell, which gives you plenty of room, and that's a big Xerox copying machine there, so you can tell that that gives you a good bit of room. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. Now, at the top of the stairs, if you go to the right, we're going to come all the way around to the right, and down this little hallway, you've got another bedroom here, so this is basically bedroom 2. And it's got a nice closet. And then as you exit this room, immediately to your right, you have another bathroom. By the way, folks, my name is Vince Reina. I'm a local realtor. And if you would like to set up a showing for a beautiful home like this one right here, or if you'd like information on the area, feel free to give me a call, 863-220-8260. Or if you'd prefer to fill out my contact information, just go to talkwithvince.com and let's get connected. So let's go ahead and move on. So this is the same kind of tile that we saw before. And now as you exit the bathroom, we're going to go to the right. And the immediate right there is going to be the laundry room. So you've got your laundry room. And it's a good sized laundry room. And like I've said in the past, these little tub sinks are fantastic. You'll love having one of this if you've never had one of these before. And you've got a nice linen closet in here. And then as we come back out, you've got another bedroom with another good sized closet and a bathroom with basically the same tile and the same quartz countertop, but very nice. Now you exit this bedroom, excuse me, and you've got another bedroom. So this is a very roomy house, and we're going to get into the house and what comes with it and all of that when I get back to the office. But you've got a nice closet in here. Now we're going to come back out and head to the right, and you've got a loft space that's really huge. So this loft space is perfect for an entertainment room, playroom, game room, pretty much whatever it is that you want. Now as you exit there, you have your air handlers, and then straight to the right, you have the master bedroom. The master bedroom is really large, beautiful master bedroom, lots of light coming in from the windows. A huge master bedroom closet. I mean, this thing is enormous. You've got a small linen closet, and then you've got the master bath. Now the master bath has double vanities, and again, lots of under counter space. Water closet, and then a giant shower. So this shower is absolutely huge, and it's got a nice sit down spot. So if you're like my wife, you like to sit down and clean between your toes. That's pretty much what you've got there. So it's a beautiful master bath. You can see the two heads there for the shower, and lots of light, lots of sunshine coming in. It's really beautiful, beautiful space. Okay, let's head back downstairs and take a look at the rest of the house. So at the end of the hallway, you've got another room here that's kind of a dining area. Okay. You've got a half bath. And then as you come straight out, the living room, which is a really nice living room. And one of the things that I really love, one of the cool features, is you do have a lot of space outside for entertaining or for just hanging out and barbecuing and doing whatever. So you've got a huge patio, and part of it's covered, part of it's not, but it's absolutely beautiful. And that brings us into the actual dining room. Now remember, that space back there that was set up as kind of a dining room could be anything. But this is the actual dining room. And you can take another look at what the patio looks like from here. And then you have the kitchen. Huge quartz countertop with a breakfast bar. Pantry is actually really big. So you've got plenty of room to put stuff in the pantry. All Whirlpool appliances. Ooh, there's a good tight seal on that. So all Whirlpool appliances. Lots of counter space, lots of cabinet space. You see they've got it kind of loaded up right now too. So that gives you a little bit better ideas of what you can fit in there. Okay, so range hood and the range, and then you've got your oven and microwave. And so you have plenty of space. There is your dishwasher. So like I said, you have plenty of space here. You've got a really nice deep sink. And a little hidden spot for trash. And all of these are soft closed doors, upstairs and downstairs. I'm going to give you a little bit better look from the very back end of the kitchen as to how much room you have here. It's exceptional. You have a ton of room here. So how much does this beautiful home cost? What comes with it? All of that. Let's get back to the office and we'll find out. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the Yellowstone. Not that Yellowstone. So the Yellowstone at Hartford Terrace is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 to 4.5 bath house, depending on which way you go, with a 2-car garage. It has a loft and covered lanai and a second floor owner's suite. Now this home is 3,416 square feet and it's listed at $492,990. So it's a lot of home. It's a big home. But if you're looking for a big home, this is an excellent opportunity to purchase one. Now, the community itself at Hartford Terrace is going to be about 500 homes total. And they're going to have a pool, a cabana, playground, sports fields, walking trails, dog stations, and 1 gig of high-speed TV and internet. So a lot of cool stuff going on there at Hartford Terrace. But let's talk about what I personally like about this home. So there's a couple of things that I like. First of all, the second floor owner suite is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The only thing it needs is a kitchen and you'd never leave. You just walk upstairs and stay there the rest of the night. So you've got the utility room, you've got that living room area, you've got that giant master bedroom, pretty much everything that you need. And it's just a great upstairs space that you can use if you've got, kids and they're watching TV downstairs and you just want to be away from all of that. You have plenty of room to move around. So that's freaking awesome. One of the things that I really love about this house, and you guys are going to laugh, you guys are going to think I'm an idiot, but there is this big sink in the utility room. Okay, and that's the upstairs utility room, has that big deep sink. I grew up in the 60s and 70s, and everybody had one of those big sinks. And if you've ever had the pleasure or the displeasure of having to wring out a dirty mop, you probably did it in one of those big sinks, because this is well before the time of Swiffers and all of that stuff where everything was disposable. As a kid, that was one of my chores: mop the house and then wring it out in the big sink. So I'm just going to be honest with you. That is probably one of my favorite things. I wish they had another one downstairs. Honestly, I wish they did, because when you've got a big pot or a big pan that you need to wash, even though the sink in the kitchen is pretty cool, having a big place to wash big stuff is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then the last thing is the master bedroom. The master bedroom is just so large, and the master bedroom closet is just, it's immense. You can put a lot of stuff in there. I know that when I got married, I was single, I had a house, and my wife moved in and pretty much took probably three quarters, half to three quarters of my closet space. And so I don't know if we just would have filled it with more stuff, but you know, I kind of lost a lot of my own space and gave it up for her. And so, with a giant master bedroom closet like that, you've got a little bit more room to kind of deal with stuff like that. So that is the Yellowstone. Let's talk a little bit about Davenport. Where exactly is Davenport? Davenport is in the northeast corner, almost to the northeast corner of Polk County. So if you were to look at, let's see here, I-4 and 27, Davenport is a little bit south of that. It's very close to Haines City, not too far from Lake Alfred and Lake Hamilton, but it is much closer to Champions Gate, Reunion, Celebration, and the Lake Buena Vista Disney area. So you're probably about 25-30 minutes from Disney. If you were to want to get into Orlando, you're probably around 45 minutes to Orlando. And then if you wanted to get into Tampa, you're probably an hour away, maybe a little bit, hour and 15 minutes away from Tampa. Lakeland's probably 30 minutes away from Davenport if you're coming down I-4. Winter Haven is probably 20-25 minutes away. And so it gives you kind of a decent idea of where everything is. Davenport itself is a kind of a sleepy little town. If you were to look for the Davenport downtown area, you wouldn't really see a whole lot. Really, most of this area here in the center of Davenport, there's not a whole lot going on. I think there's like 16,000 people as of 2024 in Davenport. So it's one of the larger, one of the faster growing communities in Central Florida and Polk County, but it's still not a big community yet. And so you still have that kind of hometown feel, kind of quiet, but you have a lot going on as you get up and down 27, and you have easy access to I-4 and Orlando and Tampa, as well as some of the other communities out there. Now, the one thing that I will tell you is right here, almost on the corner of I-4 and 27 is Posner Park. Posner Park is this huge, huge development here that is like an outdoor mall. And so let's take a look at Posner Park real quick. That's a sign for Posner Park. So if you were heading down 27, heading towards I-4, Posner Park would be on the right. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick look in here to see what all is there. Now, this is kind of an old set of pictures, so it's going to be really hard to tell you all of the things that are out there now. But on both sides of this road, you have apartment complexes, you have shops, Five Guys, you have Marshalls, Home Goods, all kinds of stuff, Chipotle. All of this stuff is here. And then if you go into, let's see here, if you go into Posner Park proper, Then you have, the Ale House, Dick's Sporting Goods. You've got a CC's Pizza, Mattress Firm. I mean, I can go on and on and on. We're going to take a little stroll through here. There's a Ross, there's a Michaels, K Jewelers, Dollar Tree. Everything that you would be looking for in terms of shopping. Whoops, sorry about that. Everything that you would be looking for in terms of shopping is right here. So you got a PetSmart, you've got a Target. Let's see here. I'm trying to get you to CVS, and trying to get to a spot here. Okay, here we go. So there's an Ashley's Home Store, and then right next to it is Cinépolis, which is an IMAX movie theater. But this is a movie theater where you can order food and you can order drinks. So it's kind of an adult-oriented movie theater. So it's a great place to do like a date night or something like that. You've got Books a Million, which that's one of our favorite things. My wife and I is to go to Books a Million, have coffee on a date night at Joe Muggs, and then maybe go to the theater afterwards. You've also got J.C. Penney's and bunch of other stuff over here. There's a BJ's, Best Buy is right there. BJ's in this picture was just getting started. It's now completely finished. There's a BJ's gas station and some other stuff there. So really, this is the main hub here that you would be looking at in Davenport. And so let's take a second and talk about some of the other things that are around Davenport that might be interesting to you or that you might need to know about. So let me start out by saying this. When it comes to Davenport, Florida, the cost of living is fairly low. When you look at the national averages, it's well below the national averages. As far as housing goes, median sales price for home in Davenport is going to be a little under $300,000. Probably, if you're looking for brand new homes, probably more in the 275 to 325, 350 and above. It just depends on what you're looking for. But Davenport is a great place to live if you want to be close to everything and you want to still save money and have a nice place to call home. So let's take a look at some of the other things that are around Davenport. So I know a lot of people are concerned about hospitals and making sure that they have, good care. Advent Health Heart of Florida Hospital is fantastic. There's an Advent Health Heart of Florida in Davenport on 27. There's a IMA Medical Center and a Palm Medical Center that are also in the area in Davenport. But also, you're very close to Orlando Health and Advent Health in Orlando. So you're about 45 minutes to an hour away from Orlando Health or Advent Health in Orlando. And if you needed to, you're probably an hour and a half away from USF Medical, which is in Tampa. But the hospital there in Davenport, which is Davenport Advent Health in Davenport, is fantastic. I've had to go there myself, and it's a fantastic hospital. The staff there is great, and they'll take good care of you. So let's talk about golf courses. So there is Ridgewood Lakes Golf Club. There's Providence Golf Club. There's Highland Reserve Golf Club. Those golf clubs are in Davenport. Now, I don't know which ones of these are public or private, but they're also, if you look at some of my other videos, you'll see that there's a lot of different public and private golf courses around there. When it comes to hiking and biking trails, you've got Northeast Regional Park. You've got James A. Van, man, that's a lot of words. James A. Van Fleet State Trail. Could they not, James A. Fleet something trail, make it anyways? But that trail is 29 miles, so you can bike or hike on it. It is a paved trail, and we've been on it before. We've taken our kids there when they were little. Fantastic place to go. Lake Marion Creek Wildlife Management Area has trails throughout, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Florida Trail actually runs through Lake Marion. For all you pickleheads, pickleball courts, there's Tom Fellows Community Center in Davenport, Del Webb in Orlando. There's also some pickleball courts in Auburndale and Winter Haven as well, which are fairly close by, as well as Lakeland. There's another one in Lakeland too at the community center there on Florida Avenue. So you've got that to look forward to. Now, as far as oh, and there's also Deer Creek RV and Golf Resort. I forgot about that one. That one's also in Davenport. So for you pickleheads, you got some places to go to. Davenport is a really neat place to be if you want to be close to a lot of things, but still in a small community. So that's what I've got for you as far as today goes. I'll see you on the next video.